Everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Jeff, and we're going to talk about the Godforge beta. As you can see on screen, I'm actually recording while I'm playing live. I have been playing the beta for, I believe, 7 days. Yeah, 7 days. And, sorry, 6 days. 6 of the 7 days. This is day 7. And I want to give my impressions, good, bad, and different. About the beta. Now, I want to be clear about my expertise or lack thereof in this genre of game, the hero collector RPG genre. I am not an expert at all. I've only been playing the other big game, Raid Shadow Legends, for like 70 days. Okay, so I'm not an expert by any means, but I feel like it's important in a game like this to give noob's perspective and what we see and feel, because I think for a game like this that has a lot of people playing the beta, and they obviously want this rollout to be big and awesome, and it should be, they want to attract new players because they're already going to get players that love this genre, who are experts at this genre, but they want players that are new and to get more players hooked into the genre. And that is me. Like I said, I haven't been playing Raid for very long. I came across Godforge from a couple of creators that I watched that play Raid. That's how I got into the beta and ended up in the Godforge creator program. So that's a full disclaimer. I am in the Godforge creator program, but my impressions are my impressions. Okay? I want to be very, very clear about that. There will be a link. My referral link to the beta will be down below in the description if you want to get involved with the beta. It's right there. I highly encourage you to check it out. It's free to do so. You can play on PC and mobile. What you see on the screen is the PC version. I play on both. I have it on PC and mobile, and you can link them. When they do the next version of the beta, it will wipe. There will be a wipe, okay? To kind of start everything over because they're testing new things. So I want to be clear about that. You will get cosmetics for free. You don't pay for anything, okay? You will get cosmetics that do carry over, and you keep them into the release of the game, okay? So you do keep the cosmetic stuff, but your heroes, your champions, stuff like that, you're testing the game. It's a beta, right? You're testing the game for them. To my knowledge, there's a wipe. So I want to be very clear about that. Okay? So, breakdown here. So, login experience. There is like a little tutorial when you log in and things like that. It's pretty cool. It's simple. It's easy to follow, which I appreciate. Okay. This game, much like Raid and other RPG collector, hero type collector games, it's a grind. It's a grind, and I think that can be rough. I will say from level, because what happens is, like, here, I'll go to my heroes here. All of your heroes, regardless of rarity, okay, legendary, which is your gold here, right? Like my buddy Perrun, he's pretty awesome, actually, pretty awesome. He's a legendary. Then I have my epic, the Hound of Duat. Then I have one of my favorite champions, Onryu, who's a rare, a blue champion, okay? My starter champion, I chose Lady Cock for obvious reasons, okay? She's awesome. Because she's got a giant sword. Obviously, I didn't choose her because of the name, clearly. Then you have your green champions, your uncommons. And as I scroll down, you have your gray champions, your common. Everyone starts at 1 star, okay? And then obviously you level them up. I like the 1 star to 6 star mechanic should be familiar for everyone, okay, if you've even looked at Raid. But starting at 1 star is not familiar. I like this. It's unique. It's different, right? But once you hit 3 stars, okay, you're level 20. You level up, you go from 2 stars to 3 stars, and now you have to go from level 20 to 30, okay? That's where it starts to become grindy, and it's very slow. It's very slow in my opinion. Now, one of the cooler things, and I'll just do I'll just do a quick little campaign battle. I'm not done with the campaign yet. I'm on chapter 7. There's 9 chapters currently of the campaign. Okay, I'm on chapter 7. I'll do, just to show you guys what it looks like, I'll just do a quick battle here. There is a story. The visuals are all in development. It looks amazing. Even on mobile, the visuals are incredible. Okay, I'll just do a quick run here just to show you guys a couple of my favorite champions. Let me get rid of her. One of my favorite champions right now is Onryu right here. Okay, I will slow down the speed here too. Let me. And I usually play on auto, but here's Perrun. I mean, come on, she's badass. And then Onryu comes by. She's a disruptor, so she's gonna change the flow of the battle. We have the Slayer there and Lady Cock, and come on. It looks good, okay? The visual of it is amazing, but I want to show you guys one thing. I'm going to go up to 2 times speed just so you guys can see how it does speed it up a little bit for you if you're that type of player, okay? And you can go up to 3 times speed right away, okay? So this is 3 times speed now, just to show you guys what that looks like, because I think that's important to see and to know. Boom, boom, boom. And there's 3 waves on every level, except for in the dungeons. If you get what's called a raid key, which you get just by grinding the dungeons, you don't have to do anything else special. The first time you do this, it's actually pretty neat. But here's one of the bosses. And I'm going to do my ult here with Perrun. This is Perrun's ult right here. Looks pretty sick. Boom. They do a little ending phase. And when you beat a boss, it shows a little cutscene. Okay, even if you're repeating the boss, but you can always skip it. I'll skip it right now, just to not spoil anything for anyone. But it does a little cutscene for everyone. Now, I'm going to slide my camera out of the way here. Do we see this right here? This right here, Hero XP, the blue. This is one of the coolest features of the game. For my raid players out there, you guys know when you're grinding out and you have your campaign clearing champion who's at max level, you do not earn XP for that champion, right? They're kind of a dead champion. They just clear the waves for you, right? And then you earn XP for the other champions that are in your team, right? In this game, if you play with max level champions, you still earn XP that you can earn to level up champions back on the home screen. So if I come back here and I go to my heroes, and let me scroll down here. Let's say I want to level her up. She's level 28, and she's 3 stars already. Okay. Actually, let me choose a different example. Let's do right here. Let's do Dajonne. I'm just going to pretend he's French. He looks French. So I'm going to go to promote. Okay. So I want to get him up to star level 3. I'm just going to drag the slider over to 3. So rank 2 to rank 3. I can click on autofill and it will find me chickens. Okay. Make sure you don't want to use them. If you're using autofill, make sure you don't want to use these chickens. The green champions count as 2-star chickens. It shows they're 1-star, but they count them as 2-star. The blue or rare champions count as 3-star. The epic champions count as 4-star. The legendary champions count as 5-star. Or what you're probably going to do, what you should do, is grind them out, level them up, either through using the XP or putting them in your team and grinding out the campaign or the dungeons, okay? But the cool part is earning this XP right here. I can promote him. I'm just going to do it here. Boom, he's now 3 stars. And I didn't even have to put him in my team. Okay, and some people were like, oh yeah, that's like the XP barrels in Raid. No, it's not. Because you had to earn those separately. Okay, I played with max level champions because it's easier to clear raids. I could try out different champions along with them to try different pairings, okay? And I'm still earning hero XP at an equivalent rate, or what seems to be an equivalent rate, to where I can level up my champions and create more chickens, try out champions that I want to try out, okay? And then, of course, we have your gear. Boom, gear. You can ascend champions relatively. I mean, like, I love the ascension. Like, there's just so much to do in this game. And I think that's a good and a bad thing. It's good because there's always something to do. It's a little bit negative as a new player because you get lost. All right, so I would like to see some basic tutorials in the game, especially for stats. Because yes, I could go online and watch videos and blah, 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 blah. And I do that because I'm into this stuff, but I'm also retired. I'm a disabled veteran who's retired, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to go watch this and do that, right? But what if you're not? What if you're just a casual player who plays on your lunch break at work? You're not going to do that. So knowing what your stats mean. So if I come over here to Perrun and I go to his abilities and I'm checking these out, what does this mean? Sure, I can click on it, decrease speed by 20%. Cool. But how do I get him to do that? How do I get him to place that, right? So if I go to his info, okay, I see all this cool stuff. I can click on that and read what it means, but it would be nice to have some more information and tutorials that show you the impact of these stats. And maybe that's asking too much, but again, I am speaking from a noob's perspective. Okay, I am speaking from a noob's perspective. All right. Just so I want to make that very clear. Overall, this game has been absolutely fantastic. It runs overall. The mobile experience has been great. I had one instance where, and I'll show you guys my phone. I have a higher end phone. I will be honest about it. I have a Google Pixel 10. It did overheat my phone once, and I had to shut it down and let things cool down. But that could have been my phone and not the game. I've never had that happen on my phone before, to be real. But that's the only time it happened. It happened once. It's never happened again. And I play this game on my phone almost nightly when I'm just chilling in bed with my wife watching TV. Okay? So I would like to see not less grindy stuff, but maybe more manageable grindy stuff for mid-game or for mid-leveling the heroes of the champions, and more tutorials for new players. Also, there is no, it says store over here, but it's just using your gems to buy stuff. I need to claim my dailies. We'll do that now. When you log into Raid Shadow Legends, they bombard you with, give me your fucking money. Give me your money. And I get it. It's a business. You want to make money. Please don't turn this game into that. I would like to see an affordable monthly or bi-monthly battle pass. $10. And that's it. And maybe a top-off feature that shows up once or twice a day. Stop that bombarding. And let's be real, some of the stuff on Raid is ungodly expensive. And I know that for mobile games, you're fishing for whales and you want those whales because that keeps these games going, and you want to pay your developers and you want to make a bunch of money. I get how the economics works, but that is such a turnoff when I turn on Raid Shadow Legends, whether it's on my PC or it's on my phone. That is one of the biggest turnoffs. So I implore the developers and the decision makers, so not so much the people that make the game, but the people that make the decisions about the game, please don't do that. It is such a turnoff as a player when I log into Raid and it's boom, 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 give me money, give me money, give me money. Now you can play the game. And then when I come back to the main menu after I complete something, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money, give me money. Now you can play the game. So those are my impressions. I wanted to keep this about 15 minutes. I think I accomplished my goal. Those are my impressions of Godforge. I think it's an absolutely fantastic game. I would recommend trying it out if you want to try it out. My link is down in the description. I hope you guys check it out today. It's free to do so. It is in beta, so just keep that in mind. But definitely check it out. Let me know your impressions of the game, or if you've already been playing it. Let me know what you think about my takes on the game, if I'm right, if I'm wrong, and how you've been enjoying the beta. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much.